Okay, here's mesh post number one, guys. Mesh post might be the very best play in the book. Personally, I like that or stick. Now, this is another play where you're actually going to run the bunch to the short hash. There's only a couple plays in the book that I do that on, and this is one of them. Now, you like to start the bunch on the wide hash because you want to be able to flat this outside bunch receiver. So you put this guy in the middle guy on a hitch like that, then you flat this, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to flip it, and now you have a post, a hitch, a flat on the right bunch side. Then you have a flat carrying out the flat zone on the left, and then you have the vertical hook, like you have the vertical like wheel. It's not a regular wheel, so I'll show you guys the regular wheel here. Just to show you guys it's different. As you guys can see, it's very different. It goes outside now. Now, if you didn't want to do this flip, you could come out of it on the short side. So let me reset the play here. You could just do this, and it'll work. So I'll go to the short hash. So we're still set up normally here. You could just hitch the top guy and out route this guy. However, I do think the flat works better, so I like to do the flip, and I like to mix it in with flipping sticks so that you actually have more than one setup that you actually flip it on. And you can always just come out in your bunch and flip it a couple times regardless, but I'll just show you it here, and I'll show you guys why this play is so good. So right there, this is against cover 2. And this play is probably best for blitzes, but I'll show you guys in the replays here why you have so many great reads. So this flat, you can always throw it against cloud. So bam, I can hit that right there. That's free 5, 6, 7 yards. Then you have this hitch right here. If the vertical is not there, that's a quick hot read, right? So you have 2 hot reads right there if someone blitzes you. Third hot read, this vertical's wheel. So you guys can see here, and that's why, this is just a side note here, this is why I don't like the out route. He gets bumped like this and doesn't even carry the flat that far out. Now he does carry it out far enough, but I like him to move out quicker, which is why I did the flat. Then the third hot read is right here. If your guy, if they don't have a vert hook like they blitz this guy, this is another hot read, so that's 3. And then if they're lurking super low, you can throw this post very early. So I could throw the post, bam, right here. Imagine that this isn't here. This is the user and it comes down on the wheel. You could instantly throw this post. So it's easily the best 5-out play in the game. So I'll show you against the blitz very quickly here now. So I'm going to blitz this guy, then I'm going to man this up on the hitch. Okay? Actually, I'm going to man it up on the wheel first. So I'm going to hitch here, flat, flip. So now you're going to have this set up, and the wheel's getting taken away. Quick, low ball that hitch. That's first read, right? So you have that. Next here, I'm going to man up the hitch, and I'll throw the wheel route. You're going to see how quick you can throw this wheel. Bam. Right in that little pocket, and you get a ton of space. I love that route right there. It's so very good. Next here, I'm going to man up this guy on the hitch. We're going to blitz, and then for some reason, maybe they man this guy up on X, and here on Y. So this is their defense, right? Now you can hit the post. Now the guy playing man on the hitch, it's funny. So that actually, I probably could have just lowballed the hitch even though I manned it up. But just imagine the user coming straight down. So this is supposed to be the user. That's why I'm manning him up here. So imagine the user just comes straight to the hitch, right? And just sits right behind it. Like it sits right underneath it and doesn't let you throw it. Now, obviously, if I'm getting hollered at, they're blitzing, right? I probably still just lowball this hitch on this play because honestly, he looks manned up to the post. But imagine it's the user and it's sitting right here. You can fit this post into a great spot right there. And now this spacing is really good with the hitch and the post this year because if they're using the hitch, you can't, like before in the past you could always just lurk really low on the hitch and still pick off the post. This year you can't do that. You won't get an animation and you'll have a wide open dot. Now quickly I'll show you guys against cover 0 that this post is still going to be pretty good. You're going to want to lowball it. So obviously you can lowball the hitch against cover 0. I'll show you that too, but you can also lowball this post and it'll be very good for you. So right there is cover 0. I did get hollered at because you are sending 5 out at 6 versus 5. You should get hollered at, but that's the greatness about a 5-out play. A 5-out play with this many hot reads, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 hot reads that quickly, you're going to have great success against cover 0. One of them, or against any blitz for that matter, you just got to get the ball out quick. Now, this is my personal preference favorite play against cover 0. I don't like to go 5 out against cover 0 this year, personally. But against any other like cover 2 blitz or anything, it's going to be great for you. And I'll show you guys quickly now that you can lowball this hitch against cover 0 every time. So I'm an Overstorm Brave, and I'm just going to quickly lowball this hitch. Bam. Just quick 5 yards. If you read that, you can quickly throw it. I'm going to show you guys against cover 3 that it will get open against that as well. And then we'll be good to go. So it's audible to cover 3 here with hard flats. So I'm going to throw this post. I can throw the wheel. I could have thrown the wheel right there. Just showing you the post gets underneath the deep blue. This is why this is probably the best play in the book, especially without the route abilities. I'm showing you now that you can also throw this wheel against cover 3. The only thing that really guards it is a vert hook. So if they don't have a vert hook, like if they're not in cover 2 or whatever, you can throw this. Bam. So with the hook curl, I can still throw it and I pick up 5-6 yards. Obviously, if the hook curl is not there, I can pick up more, but that's just for you guys. So that's it for mesh post number 1.